Okay, let me show you the very basics of the 3D foundation. You can do it in any order you want. This is the order I do it in. I first put on my contour, so I'm just gonna bounce it in there, and I need to get some more probably. Run along the bottom of my cheekbone, down, or up and back, I guess you could say, each cheekbone, okay? Then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna put it on my hairline up here on my forehead. I put a little farther down because I have a higher forehead, but just make it work. And I kind of go ahead and blend it a little bit so I don't have that hairline line there. A little more, I'm gonna go under my chin and then under my jawline, not on top. Okay, and I'll go ahead and pull it down a little bit. I'm gonna blend at the end, but I just find that if I do that as I go a little bit with the chin and the forehead, it's helpful. Flipping my brush over, using a smaller end, I'm gonna go into my brightening highlight. I really need to replace, or actually I can melt down some of these tins and get a little more use out of them. All right, I'm gonna do right here on my forehead. I'm going to do right down my nose. I did not contour my nose. I'll go back and do that, but you know, I don't always. I'm gonna take that brightening highlight and come right under those. That contour on my cheeks just kind of makes it pop. And then along my jawline, right on the jawline, and include the chin and right here. Cupid's bow. Okay, then I'm gonna take my main highlight, okay, so the darker highlight, I'm gonna put it in, and then I'm going to put it on, and I am stippling. Everywhere I did not put anything yet. I don't have to really go over my cheekbones because I'm gonna put lip and cheek, but I usually do just a little bit just to make sure I've got it all. And don't forget your neck. Okay, so it's pretty much here along your beard area, and then your neck, and then a little bit, you know, kind of up here. And I'm gonna put some brightening highlight there. Okay, so those are those three things, right? Then I actually, let's contour my nose real quick, since I did not. I'm gonna take my contour, and I'm gonna go on top, but on the edge of my nose, and I'm just gonna go straight down, kind of around right here. Do the same thing on that side. Didn't get any. Straight down and around on that side, and then a little on the bottom. Just put a little bit more of my contour right in the center. Okay. All right. My brightening shade, I'm gonna put a little bit on my inside of this eye, That's that lighter shade. I just didn't do it when I had it out a while ago. And then on the corners, okay? So brightening shades like down the center, jawline, and then eyes. Contour was forehead, under your cheekbones, under your chin, and then main highlight the rest of the way. I usually blend that in first. You can put your cheek color on first, but I usually just have better luck if I blend it in. Blend your lighter colors first, so start with your highlight color. Sometimes I'll do highlight and like the brightening, the lighter one, and the medium one at the same time. But then I'll go back and get my contour last, just so I don't muddy the colors up. Although sometimes I just do it all, it works pretty good. Just blend up and out, and just enough to kind of blur those lines. You don't want it to completely mix together. And then down here, okay, let me get that nose contour. All right, and then I just go in with my cheek color, which I'm using this one. It is called Desert Sand or Desert something, but whatever color you have. And I'm going about mid-eye up and back, or however you like to put on blush. People put on cheek color more on the balls. Don't smile though and put it on, because then it drops down when you're done. If you want it on the balls, just leave all that out. All right, and then once that's on, I'm just gonna kind of blend that in just a little bit. If you want to set it when you're done, I don't use powder. I don't find that works really well for me. I use the setting spray, and I can just spray my face, or I spray about 3 sprays on my hand and take a beauty blender or a sponge and rub it in there and then just go over it all. But you can use powder, or you can spray it on your face, or you can not use setting spray if you don't feel like you need it. Okay? And there are your basic things. All right, so contour is under cheekbones, forehead, under chin. The brightening shade, the lighter shade, is kind of down the middle, right? And then I put a little bit right under the contour here in jaw bone. And then medium highlight, or main highlight, foundation color, whatever you want to call it, is like everywhere else. So like beard area, side of your nose, kind of right here on your temple. And then obviously lip and cheek. All right, let me know if you need more help.